The Oklahoma Sooners are heading to their home away from home once again after their sweep of Alabama in the Super Regionals.
You are Locked On Sooners, your daily podcast on the Oklahoma Sooners. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
What's up, Sooner Nation? Welcome to Locked On Sooners, and thank you for making Locked On Sooners your first listen every single day. Shout out to all the everydayers out there tuning in and subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by Monarch Money. Take control of your finances with Monarch Money. Use code LOCKEDONCollege at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year at monarchmoney.com. He's Jay Smith of Unfair Sports. I'm John Williams of Sooners Wire at USA Today Sports. And the Oklahoma Sooners are back in the Women's College World Series for the 9th consecutive season, looking to defend their 4 straight national championships after sweeping Alabama in the Norman Super Regional, beat the Crimson Tide on Friday 3-0 behind a big complete game shutout from Sam Landry. And then the Oklahoma offense exploded for a 13-2 win over Alabama on Saturday to advance.
13-2. I'm watching social media as this goes down. And as the score just continued to climb to the 13 space, fans were losing their minds. And it's a good thing. I mean, it's funny because the media did not expect Oklahoma to be this good or honestly make it to the World Series. I don't think the expectation was there. I mean, they had Oklahoma not winning the SEC, in which they won the regular season title and then unfortunately had to take a shared version of the SEC tournament. But it's okay because the other team that took the other share of it, Texas A&M, got eliminated. So they're not going to be at the Women's College World Series. And Oklahoma now gets to go there and defend their 4 titles in a row once again. And right now, Coach Gasso had mentioned this, John, that she felt like this team was starting to hit that peak. They're starting to move up where they needed to be because this was a quote-unquote rebuilding, retooling season with one of the greatest class of players graduating probably in softball history last year. I think they retooled pretty well. How about you?
Absolutely, they did. They did it again through the transfer portal by getting a big pickup in Sam Landry. Again, 7 shutout innings, had 4 hits allowed, 5 strikeouts, had just 2 walks. Only once did she let a base runner reach third base. And so a big pickup there, a big recruiting class where we're seeing Gabby Garcia, who leads Oklahoma in home runs, the true freshman. She had 2 home runs on Saturday. Now she's at 20 home runs on the season, just continuing to do things that are just incredible for a true freshman and playing really, really good defensive shortstop as well. You're seeing these true freshmen, a redshirt freshman in Nelly McEnroe-Marinas, a true freshman in Sydney Barker, this class of players that Patty Gasso loaded up on in that most recent signing class to replace that historical class that won 4 straight national titles is just incredible, man. And it goes back to showing why she's the GOAT. You know, she knew she was going to have to get big time talent to replace the Kinsey Hansons and Jada Colemans and Tiara Jennings and, the Kelly Maxwells and Alyssa Brito, Alina Torres. Like, it was an incredible class. And I kind of hedged a little bit going into this season, just understanding that it was going to be a big turnover. And I didn't really have many expectations for this team because I didn't know what they were going to be capable of. But then as the season went along, you saw that they were just as capable of teams in the past. And that's a testament to the coaching staff, obviously, but it's a testament to the players. It's a testament to the veteran leadership that is on this team in Sydney Sanders and Sam Landry, Isabella Emmerling, Abigail Dayton, these transfers that Oklahoma brought in that were ready to contribute at a championship level right away. And then bringing in these freshmen again to be able to contribute at a championship level right away. It's crazy. I mean, so at this point, and I said it last week when we talked about Oklahoma softball, I'm done doubting what this team is going to be capable of. They can go win it all. Will they win it all? I don't know, but they are just as capable of winning it all as anybody. Kirsten Deal, who, was part of that secondary part of the Oklahoma pitching staff that had been up and down all year, had a great game against Alabama. She gave up a couple runs, but pitched really, really well otherwise and gave them a shot to win it. And then the Oklahoma offense carried her the rest of the way. But Audrey Lowry, who got roughed up against Texas, in that second to last regular season series, now she's gone 5 games without allowing a run.
Oof.
So things are just continually trending up for Oklahoma. And it's crazy to think that as they go into the Women's College World Series, they're actually playing some of their best ball right now.
That's the best part about it, is that they are hitting that peak. You're seeing them trend up the exact way you would have hoped that this young team would. Is even bringing in, the transfers. The key thing about it is that these girls are coming together. They're recognizing what the task is at hand, and they're going out there and they're executing. Now they get to match up against Tennessee once again, because we heard Tennessee, they had a lot of yapping. They did that stuff.
Welcome to the
SEC. And guess what? We took the SEC championship, right? We won the regular season title and then tied with A&M, unfortunately. But that's the thing to recognize, is that they're trending up. And so now this series coming this weekend, as the Women's College World Series starts here in Oklahoma City, we'll be able to leverage that home field advantage and dominate once again. John, I see them making it to the title series.
Yeah, so they'll start off with Tennessee on Thursday at 2:30. Going to face Carlin Pickens, who was absolutely dynamite against Nebraska. In the clincher for them, she throws a complete game shutout, strikes out 10, allows just 2 hits against the Cornhuskers, in an incredible pitcher's duel against Jordy Ball, the former Sooner. If they win that game, they'll face the winner of Texas and Florida. I mean, that is, I got to tell you, whoever set this thing up, the bottom half of this bracket got really, really fortunate, because you have Texas Tech, Ole Miss, Oregon, and UCLA in the bottom half of the bracket. In the top half, it's Florida, Texas, Tennessee, Oklahoma. And those 4 teams, one of those teams is likely your national champion. But to get there, you're going to have to go through arguably the top 4 teams in the country right now.
Oh, my goodness. A gauntlet. You want to see that's a gauntlet. But, hey, you're in that's kind of the point of the World Series in college. It's you gotta beat the best to get there. And I don't know. I'm wondering. I was hoping Nebraska was going to make it.
Yeah.
Just, go up against Jordy again. But, yeah, I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Carlin Pickens is a great pitcher. She's second in the nation in earned run average.
True.
Fantastic. Oklahoma's shown that they can beat good pitching.
Yep.
They've got enough offense.
That's the thing.
They can beat good pitching. Sam Landry against Carlin Pickens is going to be a pitcher's duel for the ages. And then coming out of that, you'll get 2 days rest. If you win that game, you get 2 days rest. If you lose, you got to play the next day. So getting off to a good start is going to be pivotal. It helps set up your pitching lineup. If you're able to go out there and get the win, hopefully Oklahoma's bats are ready to come hit.
Yep.
Swing away. Don't sit back. Don't let Carlin Pickens get ahead of the count. Get out there and swing away and attack her, because she's going to throw it hard, which means you're going to be able to hit it hard. And that's gonna be in your favor. But Oklahoma gets to play in a place that they play very well, that they're very comfortable playing in Devon Park in Oklahoma City. But again, it's going to be a fascinating week, I should say, of Women's College World Series action. Let us know. Do you think what's going to be the biggest challenge for Oklahoma? Is it going to be this first game? Are they going to be able to, avoid playing an elimination game until they get to the championship series like they have in recent years, or will they have to, win an elimination game to make sure that they advance? We'll see how that goes. But final thoughts on this, Jay, as we get out of here.
Make sure y'all get out there
of Locked On Sooners.
Get to Oklahoma City. Get down there. Get to the game. Show your support the entire weekend. It's totally worth your time. It's going to be an exciting time.
Yep. Good times happening in Oklahoma softball. Shout out to the ladies for continuing just grind away and play winning ball. It's so much fun to watch. And the crowds for all of the NCAA tournament regionals and super regionals have been fantastic. The sport is just continuing to grow across the country. And listen, as much as people hate Oklahoma's success, that's certainly been a big part of it, but you're seeing other fan bases really take hold of the energy and the excitement that's happening across the sport. And it's super fun to watch. But that's going to do it for a little special edition of Locked On Sooners. Make sure you subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcasts. We're free and available on all podcast platforms and on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to let you know when new episodes drop. Follow Jay at Unfair Sports. You can check out his channel, Unfair Sports, over on YouTube. You can follow me at John 9 Williams and read my work covering the Sooners over at SoonersWire.com. But until next time, he's Jay Smith. I'm John Williams. Boomer.
Sooner.